Hello, everybody. This is Pyra, and we are just about 2 weeks out from PAX East 2024. And so I am extremely hyped and psyched for PAX East. And I already made a tips and tricks video. If you haven't seen, I will add links below. And if you're new to my channel, hi, I am mainly a Final Fantasy XIV content creator. I do play other video games as well. I'm also an artist. And one of the big things that I do not shut up about is PAX East. So that is also something that I'm very fortunate to have gone to for almost every year for the past 9 years, of course, minus when COVID kind of shut us down for a little bit. But I am very excited to go to PAX and to see all the amazing things. So what I thought I would do today, especially because we're just about 2 weeks out, I know people are starting to really ask now for tips and kind of like start to pack and start to prep for PAX. I wanted to do kind of like a what's in my bag video so you can see what I plan to bring to PAX and what works for me. So the first thing is like accessorize. I always bring a backpack because bringing a purse is kind of like annoying for me. Like I do usually use a purse, but I would prefer to have a backpack, at least like when I'm walking around the expo hall. And so I years ago got this really cute backpack that has the window in the front for pins. I think something like this for myself, or like someone who loves collecting pins, is a must-have. This is just something that I love walking around with. I can show off all my beautiful pins. If I buy any more pins or like want to participate in pin trading, I kind of have everything right there. So that is like my first thing, is like actually getting a really nice bag, something that's comfortable and also effective in what you need. And so before I open my bag, the first thing that I will show that's kind of on the bag instead of in the bag is this cute little hot dog. It's actually hand sanitizer. So funny enough, this is a hand sanitizer holder from Bath and Body Works. You don't need to get a holder or something special, but hand sanitizer is the point I'm trying to get at. Always have hand sanitizer. I have hand sanitizer on me every day. Like usually this is hanging off of my purse, but for PAX especially, or any type of like convention or like public setting, I'm bringing my hand sanitizer. I just like, even before COVID, just like I don't like the idea of like touching surfaces that a bunch of people are touching and then like not washing hands or like sanitizing hands for like long periods of time. So I will always have this on me. Definitely the first thing that I will have with any packing that I do for PAX. Other cute things on my bag, I have a little Final Fantasy XIV Spriggan coin purse. I don't really put anything in here, but it's just really cute to have. I have my Zenyatta keychain that I got at PAX many years ago. And without further ado, let's crack in. And so most of this will be in like no particular order. I'll just kind of like pull things out and explain what it is and why I'm packing it. The first one is actually probably the most important, and that is my wallet. So I'm not going to show you anything in my wallet, of course, but I like keeping my wallet on me. I know, of course, now a lot of things have gone digital. I use my cell phone for a lot of like those types of things instead, but bring cash. If you watch my tips and tricks videos, I would definitely say bring cash with you, just in case you want to buy something and a certain vendor only takes cash. But just have your wallet on you. I think it's a very good idea. There are a lot of really great deals at PAX and a lot of really awesome artists and like small vendors. And so just having that accessible is gonna help your time at PAX. The next one, kind of on the cleanliness route again, is I like to keep like a little pack of wet wipes. These are just like wet ones, antibacterial germ wipes. I don't necessarily use these all the time, but I really like having these. They're like, it barely takes up any space in your bag. And just same thing, like especially if I'm thinking of like eating in the lawn and like there's like a table, sometimes you can sit at a table. I would much rather like wipe things down. I'm not like a super germaphobe, but I just like having them just in case. You never know if you need to clean something up. And you can use these on your hands as well. They're safe for your hands. So if you don't want to do sanitizer, or if you want both, this is something that I bring every time. So the next one that I'm gonna have is especially important for those with like some sort of like, I don't want to say medical issues, but kind of. I personally have this little baggie on me that I always keep. For a while, I was anaphylactic, allergic to several foods that I kind of grew out of somehow randomly. If you met me before, I was allergic to chicken for like 6 years. It was the weirdest, randomest thing, and as soon as it came, 6 years later, it went out of nowhere. So for a while, I had to keep my EpiPen, and my doctor still wants me to keep my EpiPen. So this is really just kind of like my little med kit. You know, that was one thing that I recommended too, is like have your like little like med kit or first aid kit. If you're an asthmatic, bring your inhaler. If you have an EpiPen, I have it in here, bring your EpiPen. I also like having like this little, and this is like a Discord sticker that they got years ago at PAX, just a little case with like medicines, even if it's not prescription. Like if you want, like if you have headaches and you're prone to headaches, like Aleve or Tylenol or Tums or something of that nature, just kind of having a little bit with you so that you're not going to be uncomfortable the whole time. It's just like, if it barely takes up any space, it just helps to like have it on you. I also noticed that like being a 30-something-year-old now, like fried foods don't work as well as they used to. So like just having my medicine available so that I can take it like before I eat or when I'm eating, and then that way I'm not struggling through the entirety of PAX. The next thing is very simple: chapstick. Really not much more than that. I just like to be comfortable. Again, as a 30-something-year-old, comfort is like, I'm a baby. Like, I need to be comforted. So like, just something that I keep on me at all times, because it's March. Sometimes it's dry and gross, and why be uncomfortable? All right, so the next several things that I have is mostly going to apply to content creators, but this is what I've been using. So first is my cell phone gimbal. So if you know me, you know I have this on me like every convention now, every outdoor thing. Just a quick overview of how it works. So I'll have my cell phone with a nice little magnetic clip, and it goes and magnets to this gimbal. And what happens is when you turn it on, it kind of stabilizes. Oh, and my thing didn't want to catch it there. It stabilizes your phone. So like if I'm walking, or if I'm kind of like sitting there but don't want to like my hands to shake, it should stabilize my footage, both like for photos and for video. This is just something really cool that I picked up, and I will put a link down below. But it's just a really helpful, cool tool to use, especially if you're trying to get some footage at PAX. I think this is just a must-have. Some people have DSLRs or like specific video recording devices and cameras. I haven't had the funds to invest in that kind of equipment. So instead, this works for me. This gimbal was maybe around like $110. And then my phone I already have. So it's kind of nice. I do have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. So I do have like a better phone, in my opinion, for like recording video, and then just having the gimbal with it just has made my recording experience so much better, so much more smooth, more professional. Even this one has a nice extender, so if you're short like I am at 5'6", you can kind of like hold your arm up above the crowd, and it is very helpful. So this is something that I will always keep on me. I will charge it before PAX, and I will also charge it at the hotel in between nights. Yeah, it is a really good tool, and I will have that link below, and this is what I bring. So speaking of devices, I do carry 1 to 2 backup batteries, especially because my cell phone's going to be running a lot of the time while I'm at PAX, either checking the PAX Nav app, which actually just went live today on March 6th, checking the app, making video content, potentially streaming content. I always will try to have a backup battery, at least one. I don't want my devices to die partway through. This is one of the ones I have. I don't even remember where I got this. It's a super simple backup battery. I'll keep this and at least my cell phone charger, if not another charger, in my bag. It's like, it's the like small as like barely bigger than a credit card, like size wise, and then like thickness is not that much. It is like super thin. So have one of these if you're someone who thinks that you're going to use your phone a lot or like other devices. It could really help you in a bind. And now the next thing I have is actually also technically a backup battery, but this is like super cute. I found this on Amazon years ago. I highly recommend it. So it's adorable. It is a bear. And it's like a 3-in-1 multi tool, I guess you want to call it. So it is a backup battery. You have a USB port here. It charges with USB-C, and as well as a backup battery, it has a flashlight, which you probably will never need for PAX. If anything, I don't think you should use it at PAX. But one thing that I really love about it is it's a mini personal fan. And again, the older I get, the more whiny and wimpy I get. And sometimes if it is like super hot in the convention hall and you're standing in a line forever, I might break one of these out. And it is so funny. I have been like in public told like, why are you using a fan? It's not that bad. And then you stand for like an hour and people are like, and then you're just standing there like, no, I'm fine. So it's like one of those things that it's like, it's not a waste for me, because even if I don't need the fan, obviously, it's a backup battery for my cell phone or for, you know, charging my gimbal. So I just throw it in there. I think it's cute and it's just super easy to have with me. And so the next one is going to be for long hair people like myself. It's very easy to just forget a hair tie, but bring a hair tie. I've had plenty of times where it's like, I like putting my hair up when I eat, or like if I'm super hot, I don't want like my hair sticking to my neck. And usually like I'll do my hair and I'll have it down, but like just toss a hair tie in your bag. It's so easy to forget and it doesn't seem like a big thing, but like, I don't know. I'm a creature of comfort, and just like having one on me is just, it just helps sometimes, you know? And so the next thing I have is going to be for it's kind of like you don't need it. I prefer to have it with me. This is my AirPod case, so it's a cute little bobo case. I love cute things. But AirPod headphones, or whatever type of wireless earbuds you have. I use these for multiple purposes. The first one would be if I record content, or like especially go live and I like want a microphone, I might pop these in first, especially if I'm going to go live while at the convention. Another reason why I've had to have these before is if you have to make phone calls while in the convention hall, sometimes it gets really loud and I just prefer popping these in. If I have to take a quick call, I'll also go to the sidelines, but it's just a lot more convenient. And then the last one is if you get kind of like overstimulated by like noises and sounds and crowds, there are definitely some areas that you can go, especially like the quiet room, where you can like not have all the noises and distractions, but like maybe if you just need to have some like calming music or something, maybe just bring some headphones. Might help you out there. And so the next thing I would have, only gonna really pertain to people who wear makeup. Bring some touch-up stuff. It's not super huge. Like that's like the last thing I worry about, and if there's even space in my bag. But like if I'm wearing lipstick or eyeliner, I'll just grab some. Like if there's space and it's not inconvenient, I'll just toss it in my bag. That way, if like half my lipstick comes off, I'm not just like looking ragged. I mean, now I look ragged, but I'm also like, it's 11:30 on a Wednesday, so I really am not putting that much effort into my appearances late at night. But if you're someone who cosplays, if you just really, you know, want to look nice or like look presentable at PAX, bring some touch-up makeup. It's really easy to forget, and if your hotel's like not right next door, it's kind of a pain in the ass if you forget that at home or at your hotel and then you have to run out. So just toss it in your bag if you need something. And so the last thing I have in this bag right here, which is my main bag that goes to PAX, is this microphone. So kind of like the AirPods, but I believe I will be using this a little bit more if I record with somebody else, or kind of like walking through the convention hall just wanting to record myself as I go. It's this really cool little Bluetooth microphone. This is for an iPhone, of course, so it has the lightning cable there, the lightning port where it goes right into my phone. I'll show you really quick. Goes right into my phone, and then this can clip on your t-shirt, and when you turn it on, it'll go anytime you record with your phone or stream with your phone. It's your microphone, so then that way you can have a better quality. This is not an expensive one, so personally, I don't use this for my everyday recording if I record on my phone. I really don't. However, something like PAX, where it's an event with like a lot of different noises in the background, I would vouch for this, because you're going to get a more clear, direct audio feedback versus just using your phone microphone. As well, if you're doing like some people, I've never done it myself, but if you're doing like interviews with people or like trying to get like their feedback, you can kind of like hold it in front of them versus like having to try to like shove your phone in their face or like hope that you have a little quiet area. So if you're someone that like isn't ready yet to invest in like more expensive equipment, kind of like myself, just something like this, I will also post a link down below. So I actually just looked this up because I was curious myself. This was $26 and there is like a $3 coupon right now, so you could probably get it for like $23 next day with Amazon Prime. Just something convenient, especially if you're on a budget, which, you know, I'm there. Like, there are certain things that I've invested money in and others that I'm like, once I kind of get a little bit further in my content creation, like, I will invest more. But for now, like, this is gonna work for now, you know, just to get you by or just to kind of like play with while you're at the event. I'm gonna use this. So that's everything that I pack in my bag for PAX. I try to make sure that there's enough excess space in there, so that if I buy anything or, you know, any small stuff can go in here. Hopefully it won't be too heavy. And now as a bonus, the only other thing I bring to PAX, this is just someone who is an amateur photographer. I'm an artist by trade. I'm a painter. I do love dabbling in photography. I did do some cosplay photography last year, not much, but a little bit, and it was really fun. I don't think I'm getting any appointments ready in advance, but I just love bringing my DSLR. If it's something that I have space for, or like I might be able to have my husband wear it on his back, I will bring my camera bag. So one nice thing about this too is there isn't a lot of space, but there's a little bit of extra space, so like maybe like maps or like papers or something will go in here. Sometimes my gimbal can kind of fit in the side on this backpack instead as well. And yeah, let's just see what I got. Amateur photographer, like I said, I still rock an old Rebel T5, like a Canon Rebel T5. For what I use it for, it's been enough. I want to upgrade so bad, hopefully in the next year or so. This is what I rock. I pretty much stick with my basic 18 to 55 millimeter lens at most of the times. I like to take pictures around the convention hall. I'll ask cosplayers sometimes if there's like a really nice cosplay. I'll ask them if they wouldn't mind me taking photos of them, and I've had some people be like, yeah, that's totally cool, you know. So I've definitely been able to take some really cool photos of them or just of the convention hall, of different things. I think I was able to get Yoshi P a few times in my camera, so I will bring my Canon Rebel. Also, this worked for me last year for my cosplay shoots, but I have just like a simple flash. This was something that I think I got at Walmart years ago when I was in college. Nice little flash for the camera if needed. And then if I do any portraits or cosplay photography, I love having my 50 millimeter lens, my little short guy. This does really good for portraits in my opinion. So I will absolutely have this on me. And this I've only needed like literally at a panel where I'm like far in the back, but my jumbo lens, this is a 75 to 300 millimeter lens, and it's like it gets pretty far. So like, is it excessive? Absolutely. I don't need all of this most of the time. I have used every lens at PAX. It's just something like for like a hobbyist, it's fun for me. I love bringing it. It's just something fun that I can do while I'm there. And if for some reason I don't have time to take photography or it gets too much, I also usually stick to one of the closer hotels, so I can just kind of like walk back to the hotel, leave the backpack, keep my normal backpack, and then go from there. And so that's everything that is in my bags going to PAX. That's everything that I pack for PAX itself. Of course, there are other tips and tricks that I could give you about packing just like your personal belongings for PAX. If you want to see a video like that, let me know and I could definitely do that. But this is everything that I take with me to the exhibit hall while I'm at PAX. These are things that I like to have in close reach. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below, what are your essentials? What do you have to bring at PAX? Are there any things that you would do different? Do you have any tips for me? I love learning, so if you have any tips as well, let me know. And if you want to see more information about PAX, more updates about PAX and tips and tricks, and if you're a Final Fantasy XIV player, especially if you want to see more of that style content, hit the subscribe button, give me a like, let me know in the comments below what you think, and we will see you at PAX East. Bye!